Do-do-do-do-do-do. Congrats on being first, Shattered Rift. Top of the morning to you. Don't like that. If I can make that conditional.
Game Jumper. 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 Game Jumper.
Howdy and welcome. I'm your residential, often absent game jumper. Yeah. We're going to be jumping into Astro's Playroom for PS. It's Wednesday. Actually feels like a long time since the last time I streamed. But allegedly there's some new content in this, so we're going to check that out. Hope I continue and not start a new game. I'm pretty sure I did. That's so cool. It's a platformer that feels really, really good. This is a PlayStation platformer. That was kind of like a, hey, get this free if you get PS5. And they have a new full game coming out. In a couple months here, I think. Can't remember how to get down here. That's okay. Do we need to? Probably not. I did not know that the episodes of The Boys dropped super early. But I have been keeping up with it. How are you liking this season? I know this season has been controversial. I feel like it's pretty much just par for the course, but maybe I'm biased. I mean par for the course in terms of tone. Like, I think that they've nailed down what the show is. What is this? What? I'm so confused. Oh, this is my favorite part. Hang on. This is a PS1. This is a PlayStation. Two different things. Yeah, that multi-tap. I was not huge in PlayStation, so thankfully I avoided certain things, but oof. I do remember that a little bit. I never had one. But I just love that now I can point to an actual game that proves that I'm not insane. Because I swear, I've gotten into arguments with game journalists on whether the PS1 and the PlayStation X were two different things. That's true. Yes, it's absolutely Sony's fault. This is actually really cool. This tells you how many days. This is so clever. This tells you how many days in this game until the release. Of the next one. Which then you can go to the store and buy. That's so cool, actually. That's such a stupid little thing, but, like, that's actually really clever. One, and I think they were trying to go for, like, hey, the Wii rhymes with me, so you just make sense. Which obviously it doesn't. Yes, I would agree. Yeah. Well, and marketing and timing, right? Because the Wii U was actually, from all reports, a pretty solid console with a pretty cool, like, design gimmick with the controller with the screen on it and all that jazz. That came after everyone bought a Wii and everyone had stopped playing it. Moving to the Switch was, like, actually the only option. Whoa. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I never had this little attachment screen thing. That seems really cool. Well, to put out something that was named so closely to the Wii, right? Which sold so well, but then, like, was so universally kind of forgotten. Like, everyone knew they had one somewhere. But I don't know a lot of people who are still, like, playing their Wii. And the Wii U sounds like an expansion of that. It sounds like a PS Pro. You know? Gosh, we can do this, but I'm not going to be good at it. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Wow. That's not good. I just did this. Oh, never mind. I figured it out. I should probably aim for the coins. There we go. That's better. Oh no! Nope. Nope. Oh my goodness, how am I surviving? Wow. This is supposed to be a speed course, and we're definitely not moving very fast. Hang on, we're gonna... No, we're definitely missing this. Unless we're not. Let's go. I saw that actually. I was lurking. That did not look that did not look fun to me. Kudos to you for doing it. That looked like that would have been very frustrating to me. And I don't know how Palia plays, so maybe I'm wrong. But Cloud Sword, love it. Hey, no taking pictures. You didn't pay. Honestly, yes, it's actually a really good book. My only gripe is like not knowing enough about the characters, but I feel like eventually the author probably gets into that. And I feel like there's like a lot of a world building that happens in the book that doesn't necessarily happen in the show. Shoot, there was something specifically that I was thinking about in regards to The Expanse. You're right, it is the first 2 seasons. Yes, true. Well, some of it's the first 2 seasons. I feel like book 3 was mostly season 3-ish. But yeah, no, I think that the Expanse books are actually pretty great. Exactly. Yes, that's exactly how I feel. Where I feel like the show might actually be better, but it's close. And I think the show's just different in some ways. The show's definitely more kind of character focused at the beginning, which, I mean, you listen to Morning Somewhere. They were talking about how they're struggling to get into the show. I feel like that's pretty natural for those first few episodes because it's like you really don't know what's going on and you're not hooked. But I think the characters really drive the show as you go on. What's up, gamers? How you doing? Oof. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm excited for... I'm really curious how you'll feel about it. I have not gone to bed yet, so I'm up late, I guess. Yes, true. Not up early, that's for sure. No comment. Though also, yes, kind of true. Man. So, like, as soon as I have this weird problem, and it's PlayStation's fault, as it always is. My Wi-Fi network has emoji in it, which is stupid, but it's like my landlord's decision, not mine, right? So my PlayStation does not find that Wi-Fi network at all. No, I think we actually do need to go up. I think we need to board the ship. Yes. I'm pretty sure. Mix It Up is the one that's, like, I feel like most different. Because you need to remember to put that 0 in it. But, yep, there we go. Beautiful. Man, there are a lot of things I hate about the PlayStation, including the battery life of this stupid controller, which I feel like I always need to have plugged in. But this is a work of art controller, okay? It really is. Uh oh. We are not going the right way. We are not going the right way. Just like the Kinect, honestly, yes. 100%. Yes. And that developers wouldn't, because it would cost them extra time and effort. That, like, I get that, but still, it sucks. But yeah, so PlayStation apparently doesn't recognize emoji at all. Like, apparently giving it the ability to recognize emoji would mean that, like, people would hack it or something. I don't know. I'm sure they have a good excuse where it's for the players. It's a security measure that keeps people safe. Yeah, maybe. That could very well be true. Maybe they don't just know how to add it. But maybe, possibly. But, so the only way to get my PlayStation connected to the internet is that I'm using the Wi-Fi on my second computer, and then I'm sharing that internet connection via Ethernet to the PlayStation, which is really cool that that works, but also a pain. Because it means that my PlayStation has to be on to connect to that. So every time that I turn it on, I have a ton of updates. Look, okay? We don't need to talk about what may or may not be potentially a fire hazard, okay? We don't have fires here, alright? So there's no hazard. That's fun. I like that. Yeah, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi signals just flashing through the room. Yep. Man, like, let me tell you, they will be able to study my corpse in, like, I don't know, 60, 80 years, 100 years, and be able to tell what all these various, like, radio signals do. To the human body. But, because I have, like, 3 different, like, Bluetooth, like, things going off and stuff, too. Yeah, he definitely had an Xbox News. That's pretty good, yeah. But, so, I turn on my PlayStation, and I have the customary, like, 15 updates or whatever. Whatever. Like, the game updates usually are pretty quick. What I hate about certain games on PlayStation is that while they should automatically update, or at the very least, when you try to launch the game, they should tell you, hey, this game has an update. Sometimes it doesn't do that. And sometimes you're loading the game, you're seeing the splash screen, it's letting you, like, launch it. And then it goes, oh, hey, by the way, this game has an update. So you should probably, like, quit it out if you want to play it, and update it, and then relaunch it. Yeah, sometimes. Now, the PlayStation, I feel like, is relatively quick at updating, but just the constant updates and the way that it handles updates, I have an ideological issue with. Now, another way I could solve this is I'm already using a range extender. If I bought a range extender with more than one Ethernet port, because the only reason I have this range extender is for the Ethernet port, then I could plug my PlayStation into that as well. but I just bought this one, so I'm being stubborn. That would solve my problem. Yeah, I feel like Xbox handles updates in a way that makes sense generally. My only problem with Xbox... Oh, well, probably create new problems, but it would probably solve the old problems too. So, I mean, like, you know... My only problem with the way that... Well, that's cute. Xbox handles updates is that if it knows that you're on a more modern console, it will not let you play the older, like, past-gen version of the game. It will force you to update to the new version, which can be annoying when, like, you don't have the space for it. I understand why they have that feature, but oh my gosh, that's just not true. Although the game's success definitely doesn't factor into those decisions sometimes. I will say that part's true. Nah, Bethesda's too, they spent a lot of money on Bethesda, okay? Even with Pete Hines retiring. Bethesda will be around for a lot of years. Well, yeah, but like their latest thing has been like, we're gonna let it cook and see if something works out. Like they gave Redfall a full year, despite the fact that that was like the quote-unquote worst game or whatever that came out that year. Which, granted, I would give that game, after having beaten it, probably a 6 out of 10. So that's not the best. What? Good question. Don't know. I'm blowing into the controller. I think there's a way to do it without doing that, but... Whoa! Jeez. Yeah, so I had a system update in addition to all my game updates on the PlayStation today. And Johnny already knows this because I told him it. I immediately texted him. Because he likes hearing me complain about PlayStation. What about people who can't breathe? Man. Ah. But so I download the PlayStation update and I try to install it, and it tells me your update is corrupted. And I'm like, I got this from you. Like, what do you mean it's corrupted? Like, what? It's not like I went to like some third-party like website or something to get this. That's kind of what it felt like. Yeah. This is such a cool little platform. I'm so looking forward to the next game. The full game. Man, you were close to. I just got electrocuted. You did almost buy a PS5. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you chose Steam Deck too. We need to get some Helldivers in one of these days. And obviously more Destiny and everything too, but... Or a good game of Stellaris or Baldur's Gate too. It's been a while. I hope that, like, that waitlist thing works out. That's... Man, I would be so annoyed if, like, I thought that, like, my kid got accepted into a thing. Like, that shouldn't be an acceptance letter, then. That should be a confirmation letter. Like, what the heck? That's just so dumb. It also kind of makes me want to go ahead and... rewatch How to Get Away with Murder, because they keep on calling the protagonist in that show Waitlist. Well, one of the protagonists. This is cool. This controller feels cool. I almost want the edge for the paddles at the bottom, but I'm sure the battery life is even worse than this. The nice thing about this game is that it's almost, as far as I know, it's impossible to lose. I don't think that'll be true for the full game. Oh no! Oh, come on. I thought I had that. There we go. Oh, man. These guys do not look happy with me. You know, a lot of people complain about Astrobot's design. I think it's actually great. I'm a huge fan of it. I think it's sleek, it's modern, it's really just a subjective case of aesthetics. Man. Did we just go down in a circle? I think we did. Nope. Never mind. Oh man, we tried there, but no luck. We should make sure that we got that puzzle piece. And we're just gonna keep on running into the same Electro guy. These guys need names. There we go. No! Blast! We're gonna get it. We will. Eventually. No! Aw, man. Okay, I said it was impossible to lose, but we're putting that theory to the test here. We're getting really good at getting in there, though. No! We need to get over. We need to, like, stop playing with that and get over. We keep on going all the way to the right. Do we need to? Yes, we kind of do. I just want to see what's down there. Because I feel like there might be something. Okay, now this is just from whence we came. Alright, that's fine. Well, at least we know. So let's just get this and then go back up. Nope. Too much boost. Look, being a little Astrobot is hard, okay? It's difficult. Takes a lot of training, and I don't play on PlayStation enough to have acquired that training. Obviously. This is where I find out that I had guns on this ship. And I could have blown these guys up the entire time. I don't. I'm pretty sure. Nope. Oh, man. Let's go. Nope. Man. Let's not go. Or let's go carefully, I guess, would be the wiser course. I just want this puzzle piece. I need this puzzle piece. Also, though, I wonder if me dying... Probably not, because I think getting the checkpoint... Nope, nope! I think getting a checkpoint saves my progress. But I'm hoping that the puzzle piece I got earlier is saved. Because I think I've gotten 2. This would be the 3rd, I think. Come on. Can't stop me. I'm an Astrobot. Whoa, boy. Let's go. Come on. Oof. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Let's go. Pro moves. Oh man. A boss. I was unprepared for this. Man. That's great. I'm a fan of that. And the PlayStation sound, that's just cool. This was my main console. Could be a little bit of both, Rift. Could be. I know that's thoroughly unhelpful. I'm surprised. I feel like PSVR 2 should have been added here. Or maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe they don't like being reminded that that's the thing. PS2 was a great console. Sure, but I would also say like that's partially like the problem with trying to go towards realistic like art style, right? Like I think people get really excited with how realistic things can look in comparison to how things used to. And like go, "Hey, let's push the edge of this." Instead of a more artistic look. And I think now gaming's at a place where there's a good mix. Oh, I don't know. I guess I haven't played a PS2 game in a while. I feel like some of the gameplay, sure. I wouldn't disagree with that. Man, I could have sworn. Let's quit this and see if it tells us where the new stuff is. Nope, it's not going to tell us. Interesting. I could see that. Yeah, sure. Because I play some 360 games, and I kind of feel the same way. Feel like... Man, I should have paid more attention. I feel like they said there's somebody to talk to in this place. Yes, there we go. In Render Forest. Man, I was so upset with hearing that they were actively like considering doing Tony Hawk 3. And that they opted not to for whatever reason. I forget what the reason was. I don't think it had to do with licensing, which was the rumor back in the day. Why are you just videotaping a coffin? That's dark. Oh, hey, we got the PS Move controller. Cute. I don't know. It felt like playing the originals to me, but I also didn't play a ton of it initially, so my hope is this is my hope. This is my ideal outcome, let's say, is that with Xbox's general strategy of letting people do whatever they want to do, by and large, that we'll see a lot more variety from Activision. But we'll see. Time will tell in regards to that. It doesn't do the GTA games any favor to have had those really bad ports either. Those universally, like, pretty critically, pretty harshly criticized ports. Oof. Did that not count? It might not have. There's that relatively new Devil May Cry game that came out, like, not that long ago. And that felt like kind of a return to that universe in a modern kind of way. But I think the case is, a lot of times, unfortunately, that old games get old. I think, well, I guess both of those are relatively. Yeah, the more and more I think about it, I think, like, I don't know, that's really interesting because I think you're right to an extent. Like, there was that Nintendo Sega era where a lot of those games still, I would argue, are pretty solid foundationally. And then there is that PlayStation, like PlayStation 2 initial Xbox era where things just feel, they felt great at the time. They felt really cool at the time, I remember, but N64 era too, a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Yes, I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree that there's got to be some level of consideration of the fact that, like, 3D controls were new in the N64 PlayStation X era, for sure. Jeez, almost fell off the edge there. Look, these are like PlayStation, like, buttons. How cute. I gotta find this guy that, like, has a riddle for me or something. I'll be around, for sure, yeah. I'm not really tired yet. I don't know that I'll still be streaming, but... Where did those guys go? Oh, we should go in this tunnel and see what's going on. Here's the problem with not being a huge PlayStation fanboy. Is not necessarily getting all the references. Even though I know there's a ton. Like, I get some of them, obviously, but... but not as many as I probably should. I never even had a PS3 or PS4. I missed out on 2 whole generations. That's wild to think about. I can't imagine doing that now. Should I blow up that guy's balloons? We're not going to do that. We're not going to be mean. That just seems unnecessarily cool. Well, my rationale was that I wanted a PS5. That was my rationale. So I got one at, like, in the launch window. And I figured, you know what, most of it looked like most of the PS4 games were going to be playable on PS5 anyway. So... oh no! That's not great. Oh shoot. We just did the same thing, except we lived. It's wild to me that they just added a new character into this. Wait, this is the riddle, probably. Maybe. You've never wondered why I catch your eye. It's 'cause you overlook all the choices I took. I spend all my time deceiving and misleading you. I like to surprise with my virtual lies. I synthesize and rasterize immaterial things that I fabricate for you, for you. Yes, I tessellate. No, this is just the lyrics of the song, I think, right? Yeah. Because the answer is GPU. Yeah. So this is not a riddle. Oh. What? Why are we trying to kill me? I thought we were waving to me. That's kind of rude. Oh, jeez. I don't know what those were. Time codes? I also feel like I should get over there. But I don't necessarily know that I can. Or that I need to. Yep, we're too far now. Interesting. Well, that's the only riddle-like thing that we've discovered, but that's just the lyrics to the song, I'm pretty sure. I would not be surprised if there's hints to, like, future games in this, too. Let's go. Okay, let's fall. That's fine. Beautiful. Alright, let's get a save point real quick. We're missing something. Wait. I feel like that's new. I feel like I didn't see that before, but also, I could be completely wrong. Maybe it's up there. That didn't do anything. But it was worth a shot. Whoa. That drop off is crazy. Like, we definitely can't climb vines. Maybe. What if we don't go the way that we're supposed to with this? Nope, it looks like we're kind of stuck there. Jeez. Like, there's that puzzle piece up there. It's one of those things where I'm just not awake enough. Like, how? How would I have found that? Jeez. This is wild. Sleep and sobriety are very good things. This is wild. This is just like, what is this? Like, what? Like, that's cute, but I got it. I don't think I would have gotten that. Oh, nobody knows where the other ones are. Apparently there's 3 more, including a Returnal one, which is... that's really cool. It's neat that games can update and put things in like that. That's also just such a random thing. What? Like, hide here until a platform appears? How would you find that? I guess eventually maybe I could have found that. Just by sheer, like, you know, like exploration or something? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that when it's like grayed out like that, that means that I've already gotten it. Okay, we got a little bit more. You actually have done pretty well. It would be nice to... maybe I'll do that. Maybe one of these days I'll use a guide, get all the wrist. Because this side in particular is rough. I have no idea what that is, actually. The Sony Network adapter. That's a blast from the past. Man, I do remember that. Remember AV Multi out? That sounds pretty neat, actually. So the rumor is that everyone who's played the new Astrobot, they only got to play like 3 levels, I think. But that it's like a really, really high caliber game. More in the tier of Mario Galaxy than the gosh, I can't remember the other game that was mentioned. But that sounds really, really hype. Kind of an absurd comparison, but I'm pretty curious. Coming from people who think that like Mario Galaxy is the best 3D platformer that they've ever played, like I feel like that's really high praise, yeah. Oh wow, there are 3 more spots for these guys. Look at that. I like, my hope is that when the game launches, if you own it, that you'll be able to go through here and just play it. That would be super cool. See, that's what I always say, right? Man, you and me both. I keep on hoping that it'll come to Switch at some point. Especially since they seem to have improved like the latency stuff on Switch when it comes to like all the Nintendo Online stuff. The emulation stuff. Like, this looks really cool. But yeah, we'll see. 70 days? I do love the countdown. I can't get over that. That's actually really cool. All right, we're gonna call here. We'll be back when we're back. Starting in July, I'm really hoping to resume some semblance of a schedule. I already have some shorts scheduled. Shorts will be going up on YouTube every Tuesday. A lot of them are probably pretty familiar, but that's exciting to have that scheduled out and already set up and stuff. With as much as I'm not a huge fan of TikTok, I feel like continuing to utilize it for content creation is just not necessarily something that I feel motivated to do, let's say. And then if they don't actually divest, and if like the current legislation holds, like, I mean, we might not even have TikTok in a while too. So we'll see how all that pans out. But in the meantime, I'm actually dual streaming now on Twitch and YouTube, and trying to kind of like put more content as VODs. And Twitch just isn't great for that video on demand stuff. So we're gonna go that route for now. Thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Appreciate that. That is also why you won't see chat on screen anymore too, because Twitch has pretty strict rules about dual streaming. Nah, that's still a requirement. So you can now dual stream, but you can't have any other chat besides Twitch chat on screen, and you can't encourage people to go to a different platform for unique content on that platform. You can't promote a different platform over Twitch when it comes down to it. So which I think is relatively fair, but I feel like the chat on screen really isn't a big deal. But that's just my 2 cents. Whatever. Yeah, so hopefully we resume a relatively regular schedule soon. Hopefully. We'll see. But in the meantime, as always, safe travels.